Welcome back to Star Citizen AA. This is Nikki Batgirl D'Angelo in the AeroView Hangar, which is the replacement for the Business Hangar. Now, I did the Self-Land Hangar yesterday, and there were only a few ships in it. My understanding, and I'll definitely confirm this with Ben, is that you could put any of the ships in any of the hangars, but there might be still some legacy code left over that's limiting the ships that you see inside of the Self-Land Hangar. So like I said, I will verify that and probably on the interview I have with him tomorrow. So again, this is the Self-Land Hangar, and a couple of things I'm showing here are just the detail work that went into all the different hangars. This one is one of my favorites. I'm going to do the video on the Revel in York right after this, and it is a gorgeous hangar, and it's probably one of them that I will own in the PU. This one just makes more sense to me. It looks more like what you would think a hangar would be. This has become my favorite, when in the last version of the hangars, my favorite was, of course, the discount, even though I had the Deluxe because that's the only place my Connies would fit. There's my baby. I can't wait to fly that Avenger. So the AeroView Hangar is just much more wide open, kind of like the last hangars were. There aren't these big compartmentalized feels to it like there are in the Self-Land and Revel and York hangars. There are these huge circular elevators thrown throughout the hangar itself. These huge doors that have these actuators that kind of remind me of the third movie in the Matrix when Zion was being overrun and they had that big door that had to be held shut, and he had to shoot the chain to shut the door so I guess the machines wouldn't come in. This just looks really cool, and I like that they think through how these things work, that they have to work in a way that is believable. Now, of course, I don't know how this door works yet. By looking at the two hinges or actuators, I have an idea. There's one of my two Connies. I wish I could see my Aquila in here. At this point, the old max ship statement in the a configuration file, I guess it is, hasn't been working for me. If you know a way to get more ships to be visible in the hangars, please comment below for me. But I do love the Phoenix. A lot of detail work. When I stop, I'm looking around just to see what's in that area. One thing I'm not happy with this is the lighting in the other two hangars is much better. Not saying the lighting here is bad. The lighting here is actually very good. It's just, it's not conducive to doing, ship reviews. I think I'll be doing those in the Revel in York, since the hangar lighting is going to be much better and you're going to be able to see the detail work on the machines. This is my Super Hornet, and it seems that they've put the optional canard turret back on it. I wouldn't get your hopes up and believe that that's going to be the way it is in the player universe. The ship does ship without the canard turret on it. It is an option you can buy later. A lot of times we see weapons on the ship or loadouts on the ship that aren't going to be in-game. It's just because the code hasn't been completed for those at this point. So we walk over to the Freelancer MIS, which is this current ship giveaway contest winning or giveaway. The Freelancer MIS is going to be given to a lucky viewer who goes through the contest by sharing each episode on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, taking those shares and screenshotting them and putting them into one email and sending it to me at theaddictedgamer@gmail.com. One set of 3 entries per episode, please. That was pretty cool up front. I wonder if that's an air scrubber or maybe a fuel mixer. I'm not sure what that would be. I think these things run off of nuclear fuel mostly, and the maneuvering thrusters run off of fuel. At least that's the way I think it works in this version. So these large circular hangars, somebody has shown us that you could actually get the buggy up here. I'm not going to do that. The use of glass in this hangar and the Revel in York is done tastefully. And like I said in the last one, I'm a little bit fearful of heights in real life. And at points in this game, it's so realistic, I could almost feel that fear. I mean, I can, but it's just not as manifested as it is in real life. I'm going down to this over here to see what's going on, and it's just another one of these circular elevators. I thought there was going to be a door to another section of the hangar. I'm not sure what points of the hangar the room system is going to work with. I'm sure there's doors spewed with, throughout the hangar to add things like armories and your firing range and your ship firing range. I would expect 2 different ones, one for your handheld weapons and one for your ship weapons. So we're going down here, and this is going to be where the office would be. Now the office is a separate place in the Revel in York hangar. And it was just a kind of balcony in the Southland hangar. And in this one, we have a pretty cool office that overlooks the center of the hangar. Here's our Murray Cup winning poster. No, I didn't win it, but that's the 2944 Murray Cup poster. Up here we have the, come on and join the UEE Navy. I like that poster. One thing I missed is that as I walked in here, all these things started to actuate. Well, this is of course, our wonderful jukebox that I've given away a couple of times. But a lot of these things just started to articulate or actuate. The chair actually comes and spins around. That display over on the far end, on the other side of that glass piece, comes up. This is the door into the rest of the player universe when it is live. That shouldn't be too long, guys. We should be getting different modules over the next 6 to 8 months. And of course, our freelancer. And on the other side, our constellation models. I would expect one of these for each one of the major builders of ships in the Star Citizen universe. Now here is a great place for the lamp, right on your desk. Not sure what these controls are here. B7, bingo. I like that they still have these giant leather mats for the desk. And of course there's a coffee cup, but it doesn't have the Star Citizen logo on it, boys and girls. I can't believe you dropped the ball on that one. Like I said, this is the display that comes up, and again from the last video, if you look on it, I believe there was a Redeemer silhouette on it. I wonder if that's their way of saying Redeemer's coming to us soon. I like the subtle hints. Sometimes a lot of us read too much into it. I believe that was my Gladiator. I get Gladiator, Gladius mixed up a lot. My Gladiator hangar poster. And over here, we're just going to walk around just a tiny bit over to this other circular elevator and look over the edge at the different ships. I'm going to show you that you can get some pretty good views if you want to take some screenshots to use as backgrounds on any of your devices or computers. So you can get some pretty cool screenshots in here of whatever ship you have over here. I can't wait to have my Retaliator and my Redeemer sitting in this hangar. I know that some of you people like the Shimapan and some of you like the other ones. I hope for your sake that each one of the not winning ships, each one of the better ships, the top 3, well, that's not fair either. There were so many good ships, but I hope that each one of them find their way into the game at some point. This game is going to be big enough to support a lot of different ship types, I believe. So we're looking up. I love the fact that they have some oxygen coming in, and that's what I'm telling myself it is. Why else would condensed air be falling from the sky? That makes no sense. And I'm going back in here and watch the chair. You see it moving right there. See how it swings around and the display comes up. So I was able to catch that one. What I did is I missed the one on the other side again. And this is a great place to get a nice view through the glass of the back end of whatever ships you have in this spot in your hangar. And that's it. Thank you all for watching, and be safe out there, and I'll talk to you soon.